Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading. I do it on my channel every single Friday. Today's reading is going to be focused all about March 2020. We're already heading into March, so we're going to go ahead and see what the energy is going to be like. What should we expect, what's coming in, what we're releasing, and whatever other messages that we need to hear for March. Okay, so what I'm going to need you guys to do is pick a pile number. You're going to pick pile number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Whichever one draws you in, whichever one you are pulled towards, go ahead and pick that one, and let's get started. Okay, group number 1, let's go ahead and see what's in the cards for you for March 2020. Okay, so the first card that comes up is turning in with the number 4. So the number 4 has everything to do with our root chakra. It has everything to do with our foundation, our stability, how secure and safe we feel. So definitely in March, I feel like you're going to be really turning inwards when it comes to your security and your stability and how safe and secure you feel within yourself and within your relationships. I feel like March is going to be all about you creating foundations where you feel stable in, even if it has to do with the foundations of your relationships. It's going to be a lot of just creating stability and creating foundation that is not shaky, creating foundations built on strength and love. And it seems like you're going to be strengthening a lot of your relationships in March, as well as your relationship with yourself. Turning inwards is going to actually give you a lot of peace in March. Now, the next card that I see that actually goes very synchronistic with that first one is surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you're a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So in March, you're really going to connect with this energy of feeling majestic just as you are. Flaws, imperfections, strengths, weaknesses, everything. You just feel the glory of who you are. I see that energy in March where you're kind of just like, you know what? So what if my life is in chaos right now? So what if that bill is not paid right now? So what if I haven't filled my gas in my car? Like, it's just gonna be like, okay, so what? That's not who I am, and I can't get worried and frustrated over it anymore. So you're just gonna kind of bask in the glory of who you are, turning inwards, like we said, and just it's a new connection that's coming in with you and yourself. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. So this is another thing this is like a side effect of you turning inwards and building this safe and secure foundation is going to allow you to not have to work so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river, which is what you have been doing. You've been pushing yourself, and to the extent of burnout, and you're burnt out, but you still keep going. And that's really, really bad. That's like you're getting the flu and you keep working and you keep doing and you're like, you won't even let yourself rest and you have the flu. That's kind of like what is going on with you. It's like you know you need to rest, but you won't let yourself. But in March, I really do see things changing for you. Group number 1, you guys are really going to rest and relax and be at peace and be at ease. And this is going to actually show you what kind of energy you put out there into the universe when you do this for yourself, because you're going to start to manifest a lot quicker. You're going to start to see a lot of synchronicity because you're clearing up your energy when you do this. The next card that comes up is addicted. So here we have the card of addictions. Now, this could be maybe you have been so overworked and so stressed out that, sorry for my nails, by the way. So stressed out and so overworked that you maybe have started to use alcohol to unwind at the end of the day. Maybe you have started to get addicted to eating unhealthy, like whatever it is. It could be you addicted to an emotion that is not good for you. It could be anything, but what it is, I feel like you guys were using it to wind down because you're so much in the go energy and you just needed something to wind you down. And for a lot of us, it could be an addiction to watching TV shows. Like, if you watch too much of a certain topic or a theme, you could end up attracting that into your life. So watch what you watch on TV. Are you watching a lot of Criminal Minds? You know, it's such a guilty pleasure. Like, I love those kinds of shows. I love the show You on Netflix, and I know that I should not be binging it for long periods of time because I don't want to attract that energy into my life because that guy's a psycho. But like, what I'm saying is pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're doing more. You know, I see in March that a lot of you guys are going to be changing your habits. I feel like you guys are going to like not need something to help you wind down. You're just automatically going to find something that you love to do that's going to help you unwind and relax. You know, it could be taking a walk. It could be you may even adopt a pet or something, but you're definitely going to bring in something that's going to make you very, very happy, but in a way that also helps you wind down. Now, the next card that comes up for pile number 1 is the Master. So you are going to be really mastering a lot of your emotions. There's been a lot of purging going on, releasing going on, letting go. And in March, you're going to really see like what that actually did for you, what it's going to bring out, what it cleared up space for. You're just going to become a very even more powerful co-creator than you were before because you've really worked on it and you've kind of unraveled some secrets about the universe and you've learned so much, you grew so much, you expanded your knowledge, you expanded your consciousness. So this is really going to help you manifest and master a lot of things in your life in March. The next card that comes up, group number 1, Creator and the Master. This is insane. That's insane. You guys are going to be very, very, very powerful in March when it comes to manifesting. There's going to be a lot of spiritual work happening, a lot of spiritual activities happening in March for you. That could be you doing a lot of rituals. You may be going to a retreat, maybe even going to the beach for the day, just to relax. That's a ritual right there. You're doing something for yourself, for your spirit and your body. So what I see is you spending a lot of time unraveling your magic and you coming into you coming into more deeper connection with your higher self, God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. You're going to have a very, very, very strong connection to your higher self in March. Another thing that I see is make a vision board. Perfect. So this is a card that is telling you to make a vision board in March. Like, focus on the things you want to manifest, vision boards, what else? Scripting and all of those. But here we're actually really being called to just focus on vision board. For some reason, it's going to be very, very strong and powerful if you create a vision board in March because of the energy that you're going to have and because of this master and creator energy that you're going to be attracting and embodying in March. It's very important that you do create a vision board. The next card that we have here is Soul Cage. So in March, I also see a lot of you guys getting released from something that was really weighing you down. This is the card of rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So this is a card where you're actually gonna come into, like we said, a deeper connection with your soul, because I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start to live more authentic to who you are, which means you guys might notice yourself dressing differently in a way that makes you more happy and more comfortable. It could be something that maybe a lot of you guys are getting out of a job that is not serving you, not making you happy, made you feel trapped. Maybe a lot of you guys are coming out of a relationship that made you feel trapped. Maybe you guys are moving from a home that made you feel trapped. It's definitely you coming out of whatever was making you feel that way. Whatever was making you feel that way, you were feeding it a lot of attention. I feel like a lot of the times you felt like you didn't have a choice, but you had to. Like you didn't really have any other way to go about it, but you had to. But in March, you're really going to take your energy back and your power back and escape from something, which is really, the energy that I'm getting is freeing and liberating. It's like when that heavy weight on your shoulders finally comes off, like it's a very, very liberating feeling that you guys are going to be feeling in March. The next card that comes up is divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, and future fortune. Vision board and future fortune. Master, creator, you guys. Like, if you could get anything from this reading today, in March, you're going to have a very powerful month. You're going to be maybe something that you have been manifesting for a while now. You're going to see it manifest for you in March. Something is definitely coming in for you in March that you have been wanting for a while. And it might even be because you're freeing up your energy. Something is going to liberate you, and that's going to clear up so much. So this is a really, really beautiful month for you guys. The next card that I see is Solitude. So here we have a message of you, again, turning inwards. You know, you're blocking off the world, the influences of the world. You're blocking off what people say, what people think, and you're actually really going to live your life in the way you want to, in the way that your intuition guides you to. The next card that we have is Rest and Relaxation is Essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. This is something else that is coming in for March. A lot of you guys are going to slow down. You know, that go energy is not going to be so heavy, and it's a lot of lightness on your shoulders too, which is really, really needed for you. And the last card in your guys' reading is to be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. So in the hustle and bustle of things, I feel like you guys, pile number one, neglected a lot of your relationships. So in March, when things kind of slow down and you're able to tune inwards and, you know, get connected with something bigger than you, your higher self, universe, whatever you believe in. When you get that connection and you slow yourself down, you're going to start to become aware of which relationships you kind of neglected and where, and how to be more supportive, how to show more that you care. It's like you're going to want to do that for the people that you love. You're going to want to spend time with them. You're going to want to do fun things with them. I see a lot of you guys spending quality time with people that you love and having a lot of fun and creating a lot of memories. So March is going to be a very, very good year for you guys. Now, for anybody that wants to book a reading with me, you guys can go ahead and do so on my Etsy shop, and I'll talk to you guys real, real soon. Bye. For everybody that picked card group number 2, let's go ahead and start your reading for March 2020. The first card that comes up is Harmony. So this is a card that is saying that in the month of March, I see a lot of you guys coming into peace. It's going to be a peaceful month, a harmonious month where your relationships are going to feel at balance and at peace. Maybe if you guys are having tension in your relationships, those are going to kind of come to a conclusion. There's going to be closure. There's going to be resolutions, and it's a month of peacefulness and harmony. This also has to do with harmony and peace within yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys have been in inner turmoil, like just confusion and chaos, or whatever the case was. It was like your mind and your body were not communicating with each other. Your mind and your body were just like on different pages, and they were not in harmony with each other. But in the month of March, I see a lot of that changing for you guys. I see a lot of calmness coming in, peaceful energy, tranquil energy. I see a lot of you guys doing a lot of relaxing activities in the month of March 2020. The next card that comes up is Letting Go. So a lot of the reason for this harmony and this reason for this peaceful energy that's coming in is because you guys have let a lot of things go. I feel like with this a new moon that we had in Pisces, this Mercury retrograde too, it's just allowing a lot of you guys to purge things out that you know is toxic for you, that you know doesn't serve you, and you've let it go finally. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this was something that you've held on to for a long, long time. And this is the reason that a lot of you guys felt so not balanced, just not in harmony with yourself, and not in harmony with the spirit and the universe and God, whatever you believe in. But the fact that you have let that go in March 2020, you're going to really see what that does, what that did. Like you letting all of that go, what that is going to do for your life. You're really going to see and step into that energy in March. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real, and let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So for a long time, a lot of you guys, pile number 2, have been through things where I feel like things just didn't go your way. Things just were not favorable for you. Like you were not the lucky one. And it didn't really always go your way. And so now in the month of March, that energy is going to change. We're going to start to see that luck energy. Things are going to start to go your way. Things are going to start to be in your favor. A lot of you guys are going to run into a lot of coincidences and synchronicities. Like you'll be thinking about something and you'll attract it really, really quickly in March. And this is because of all the energy that you have cleared up and all the work that you have done. When you're in harmony, when your mind, body, and spirit is in harmony, that means that your energy is at a very, very high vibration. And what happens when our energy is in that high vibration is we are a magnet for miracles. So I really see that energy for you guys in March. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So group number 2, you guys are going to be focusing on yourself a lot in March. And I see a lot of you guys focusing on your physical beauty. Like I see like a lot of you guys may be getting haircuts, maybe changing your wardrobe, maybe getting a cosmetic procedure if that's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, or it could be, getting a massage treatment, getting just something that has to do with your body, maybe buying new clothes, you're going to be focusing a lot on your attractiveness, like it says, your power. It's a month where you're going to take off of social media too. I feel like a lot of us are going to step away from scrolling through and looking at other people, how they live their life, what they did today, all that stuff. I feel like we're not even going to be interested in March 2020. The attention is just coming back onto you guys, onto yourself. Surrender your fear of intimacy. So you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, so I feel like this is for a lot of you guys, it has to do with love. So you guys have what you want in front of you, but it's very hard for you to let it in. I feel like a lot of you guys, like, you've manifested your partners. Now, remember, this isn't for everybody, but I feel like for whoever needs to hear this, you guys have manifested your partner, your perfect partner. And you constantly think that something is wrong. You constantly look for, okay, but what is wrong? Because you don't really truly even believe that how you could manifest what you wanted, how you could manifest a person, how you can manifest the person of your dreams. And right in front of you, it's perfect, it's going amazing, but there's still something in the back of your mind where you're just like, but wait, really? Did I? And that's something that I see really ending for a lot of you guys in March 2020, that questioning, that suspicion, that fear. You're going to allow the love in, you're going to embrace it, and you're going to see that you deserve it, and you're going to enjoy it. Like, it's time for you to enjoy what you've manifested, the work that you've put in, the things you've released and worked through and grew on. You did the work, you attracted this. Don't feel so guilty for allowing this in. Family. I see a lot of you guys spending a lot of time with your family, spending quality time with your family, having a lot of bonding and like getting to know your family members, deeper sides of them, having deeper meaningful conversations with them. Connecting on a deeper spiritual level with family members is going to be something that's coming in for you guys in March. Another thing I see is massage. So you guys are going to definitely be pampering yourself in 2020 of March, or March of 2020. There's going to be a lot of you treating your body. So this could be you taking baths, you can get massages, you can maybe go for a swim. Definitely something where you're going to really, really treat your body, and your body really, really needs it, deserves it. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's been a really long time since you got a massage. Obsession. So this is a card where I feel like a lot of you guys that were dealing with anxiety, where it was just a lot of overthinking, and you just like little things would frustrate you. You would overthink, and this is something that I see in March that is not going to come with you in March 2020. This is something that you're leaving behind. This is something that you are letting go of, and this is something that you're going to come in harmony with. That, you know, it's not natural for you to overthink. It's not natural for you to feel anxiety. And so I feel like the realization of this, and then you connecting with your family so deep and so like it's so enriching the way that you guys are going to be connecting with family members. And then you're also going to release that doubt and fear and insecurity and suspicion you have of like something you attracted into your life. So that's something that's going to release you from this obsessive thinking. Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. This comes to family. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys are going to be expressing a lot of how you feel to either your partners or your family members. Maybe things that you've been keeping inside of you, maybe things that have been going on in your life. In March, you're really going to find support in your family and just connect in a different way, in a more beautiful way. And just, you get a lot of fun times, a lot of memories, quality times that you're going to be spending with your family in March. Another thing that I see is love flows through you and to you. So this is going to be a month where what I'm hearing right now is to take a lot of photos. Take as many photos as you can, because you're going to be having a lot of fun this month. You're going to be spending a lot of time with your family, and this is where that fun energy is going to come, which means your vibration is going to be very, very high this month. Take a lot of photos, because when you capture that moment, first of all, it's a memory. You capture that moment in a photo. You can keep it on your wall, wherever you need, and then you look at it and it raises your vibration all the time, because it's a moment of high vibration captured in a photo. So you can actually print that out and put it on your wall, and it's like this high vibration energy on your wall. So every time you look at it, you feel that high vibration, you know? That's something that I don't know, I just really felt like saying that to you guys. Begin now, take your first step. You're also being called to, there's something that you're going to leave behind when you step into March. And I feel like what you're going to be leaving behind was something that was your comfort zone, basically. You're really going to be leaving a place or a situation or a job or something where you were super, super comfortable, and it terrifies you to leave or to, you know, take this next step. But you're going to take the next step, and I really see a lot of you guys getting a lot of support from your family members. Falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. March is going to be a big month for love for you guys. Group number 2, love is going to be in the air in March. So if you guys are in relationships, expect a lot of loving energy coming through. I would also keep rose quartz crystals around, red rose petals. These are things that are associated with love, and they will amplify the energy even more. Time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. This is a time for you to do your spells and do your rituals, because your vibration is going to be insane. Your vibration is going to be at a peak. So you're going to be asked to do these rituals and manifestation techniques and candles and scripting, vision board, all of that stuff, because you're really going to tap into some amazing energy in March. And so that would be the perfect time for you to start planning what you want to manifest. Telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. So this goes back to your family, and if you guys are in relationships, you and your partner, there's going to be a very deeper, more enriched connection that is going to come in March, where it's an understanding of your family or your spouse or your significant other. It's a deeper understanding, and an understanding where you guys are going to get to know each other so much better. And it's also, I feel like you guys are going to find something in common with somebody that maybe in your family that you thought you never had anything in common with. You may find yourself becoming closer to different members of your family, because you learn so much new things about them. And, it's a very special month for bonds and connections and relationships in March. And the last card in your reading is yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. So a lot of you guys have been undesired separation, and I feel like the message here is that this was in your head. Now, for all of you guys that are in relationships, you guys might have been like suspicious of your partner, fearful to allow the love in. You know, you get angry a lot, you fight a lot, whatever the case was. This is something that was a journey that you guys went on. You know, you felt emotions, you know, situations happened, arguments happened, and you know, either you or them held a grudge. But in March, I feel like that's all, like, the grudges are gone. Forgiveness is there. Like, there's a lot of letting go happening. There's going to be a lot of harmony between you and your family and your loved ones and your partner and your spouse. It's a loving month, and it's a month for you to focus on your manifestations and rituals, because it's going to be fun and it's going to be powerful, and you're going to be a magician and an alchemist. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead to my Etsy store where you can book a reading with me. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye. For everybody that picked card group number 3, let's go ahead and see what March 2020 looks like for you guys. Okay, the first card that comes up is Inner Voice. Okay, so what I see here is a lot of you guys tapping into your intuition in March, a higher connection with you and your higher self, with you and the universe, you and God, whatever it is you believe in. You're really going to start to channel a lot of messages in March. You're going to start to see a lot of coincidences and synchronicities happening, because when you connect with your intuition or the universe, then you start to get signs and synchronicity and coincidence back to back. The universe starts talking to you all the time, every second. So I feel like this is going to be kind of fun for you guys, because you guys are going to, like, if you are asking the universe a question, and the next second it's going to be like you hear the answer on the radio, or a song will pop up, or you'll get a notification on your phone and a specific word will pop up, and then you're just going to be like, what? Like, that just makes so much sense. That just feels like something just answered my question. It's going to be moments that you're going to have like that in March. So that's what happens when you connect with your intuition. And for a lot of you guys, I also see that you guys are going to be listening to your own inner voice and not letting the voices of other people influence you, which was something that maybe a lot of you guys were struggling with. I see 2 dolphins means harmony. So this was a message that came up in group number 2's reading. So if you guys want to, you guys can actually pick up a few messages from group number 2's reading too, because this is similar in the way that there's going to be a lot of harmony and peace between you, your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. You know, it's just going to be in harmony with each other. And for that reason, when everything comes in harmony with each other, all your chakras are spinning, all your chakras are aligned and healthy. Not only that, but you have this connection with the divine, which is very, very strong and open. And you're just able to get guidance so much easier, so much quicker. Integration. Again, like, you're going to be super connected. You're going to be very at peace. You're going to balance your masculine with your feminine energies, which means basically you're not going to snap at people and you're not going to be a pushover either. You're going to find that balance. And I also see that you're going to connect with a lot of the elements. So that means fire, earth, water, and air. Water, maybe you may be going to the beach. Fire, you may be lighting a lot of candles in March, but you're definitely going to connect with each and every element. And that's going to be because I feel like you're being called to do that. You're being called to connect with each element so that you can clear away energies and also attract. So like air, what would be something that you would associate with air? You will be doing that a lot in March. Fire, what is something that you associate with fire? Maybe for some of you guys love cooking, and you guys are going to be just like exploring cooking in March that has to do with fire. You know, you're cooking, you're using fire, you're using heat. Water, maybe some of you guys are going to be spending a lot of time in the pool or in the beach. So yeah, you're going to be connecting with all 4 elements a lot in March, more so than usual because you haven't gotten the time. But in March, I feel like you and your intuition and the universe are all going to work together to make the time to surrender, to rest and sleep, to prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So a lot of you guys are going to be taking time off, and you guys are just going to be focusing on you, doing things for you, doing things that are fun for you. Surrender your ego, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So when you connect with your intuition, when you connect with your higher self, the universe, you don't work from a place of ego. And ego is that thing where, if say you want to start a project, or say you want to start a new relationship, you're so excited and it feels good, it feels right. And then that voice comes, you know, from the back of your head, and they're just like, this is too good to be true. You have to be suspicious of something. Now, sometimes this could be your intuition, but I feel like a majority of you guys, pile number 3, it was your ego coming in and saying, hey, you can't be happy. Remember, you have to be on guard. That was your ego just ruining every experience and every good moment in your life. And in the month of March, since you are working from this place right here, you're not going to be hearing your ego constantly bugging you and nagging you, which is going to give you so much inner peace. It's going to allow you to rest and sleep, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you weren't allowed, you weren't allowed. You wouldn't allow yourself to rest, and your mind, even though you would be doing something that was like calming or relaxing, your mind would not be calm or relaxed. So I feel like in March, that's going to be different. You know, your mind is going to be at ease. Your mind is going to calm down. Spend time with friends. In March, you guys are going to be spending a lot of time with your friends, people that you're close to, people that are on the same frequency as you, people that are on the same vibration as you, people that like the same things you do, people that you can have deep, meaningful conversations with. You're going to connect with these people. You're going to spend a lot of time with these people, be it your friends, family, just basically loved ones that are on the same level, on the same page as you. So this, I feel like pile number 2 is going to be, is going to have a lot of messages for you guys too, if you guys want to go and see pile number 2 as well. Another thing that comes up is to spend time with animals. So if you guys have pets, you guys are going to be spending a lot more time with your pets. I feel like a lot of you guys have been feeling guilt for neglecting your pets. Maybe you were too busy, but in the month of March, because you do take that time to rest, you're going to be spending a lot more time with your animals. A lot of you guys may even find an animal and then end up keeping it. Maybe you're going to rescue one, adopt one. Just animals are going to be dominant in March, and you're going to notice yourself just drawn to them, like just wanting to pet them and spend time with them. Connecting with animals is going to be very sacred to you guys. It's going to help you guys a lot in connecting with the divine even more. In some way, I see a lot of you guys connecting with your familiars. So if you guys have your familiars already, you're going to be drawn to them even more. You may even get messages from them. Pay attention. And for a lot of you guys will find your familiars this month. It's a very exciting time for you to connect with animals. Blinded to pain. So here we have a card that this lady is actually kind of cut herself to feed the flies. And then she has wrapped her eyes around so that she's blinded to what she's actually doing to herself. So this is what a lot of you guys were doing to yourself, which you guys were feeding energies that you were not supposed to be feeding. You were feeding the lower vibrational energies. You were feeding energies, and then you were attracting those energies back to yourself. It was like a cycle. It was like a, just kept repeating in a circle. So this lady is finally going to take those blindfolds off of herself and stop feeding her energy to flies. Stop feeding her energy to negativity. Stop feeding just negative vibrations. Stop feeding into things that were not good for her. So this is what's going to happen to you in March. Like, you're taking off that blindfold and you're going to be like, hold on. I'm feeding this energy, and I've been feeding this energy for so long, and for what? So definitely in March, you're going to be kind of stepping away from something or someone that was just basically sucking you dry and draining your energy. So you're going to be walking away from that situation, whatever it was, a job, a person, a situation, a mentality. an old belief, like whatever it was that was holding you back, you were really feeding it a lot of your energy. It was draining you, and that's going to end in March. You're going to be you're going to be focusing your energy now on yourself. You're going to have a lot more energy. This is another thing I see for you guys in March is you're going to feel more motivated and more energy to be active and do things, and you're just going to want to do things. You're going to be excited to do things. Appreciate this moment. So we have every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. So you're really going to be appreciating the present moment. You're going to live in the present moment. And that's because your ego is no longer going to chatter in your head, nagging you constantly. So you're going to be able to like listen and be aware and look at what is actually going on in the present moment versus before there was something in your ear constantly just yapping and couldn't let you just enjoy the moment. So in March, see a lot of you guys just having a blast. View from above, get the big picture. So if there has been something in your bucket list, this is what I'm getting from this card, is to plan it out for March, because it will manifest. The way that the cards are aligned right now for you, it will manifest. This releasing that you're doing, this connecting to your inner voice. If something's been nudging you, if you've been wanting to do something, listen to your inner voice. Have you been wanting to go to the beach? Have you been wanting to try a new restaurant? Have you been wanting to try a new hobby, new activity, new class, whatever it is? Do it. Like, do this for yourself. Get the big picture, like those big images you've seen when you visualize, when you want to manifest, when you fantasize and daydream. Take something from, your manifestation list. Take something from like your visualizations and do it for yourself. And in March, I really see a lot of you guys will be vulnerability. Open your heart and allow yourself to be tender. So this is a card where when you awaken to your intuition, when you awaken to your inner voice, you allow yourself to be weak and vulnerable. You allow yourself to come face to face with your weaknesses, and you're not scared of them anymore. They don't scare you anymore. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you are telling that fear that like, oh, if you be vulnerable, this, or if you be vulnerable, then this will happen, that will happen. You are saying, well, you know what? Like, be whatever it is. I have to be vulnerable for myself. And I want to explore this emotion. I want to explore what is going on. I want to know why I feel this way, why I feel that way. It's that kind of energy coming in March where you're not afraid to explore your emotions anymore. You're not afraid to go in deep within because you trust your inner voice, you trust your intuition, and you know that you're going to be okay whatever emotion comes and goes. Then we have Colorless Angel. This is how you've been living your life for a while, is down in the dumps, kind of sad and just you want to do something, you want to spice up your life, but you didn't really know how. I feel like a lot of you guys kind of lost your way. You felt colorless, basically. There's no fun anymore. There's no motivation anymore. And that all of that is really going to end in March. You're not going to feel like this colorless angel. You're really going to start to your life is going to become vibrant. The word that I keep getting is vibrant. It's going to be a very vibrant time, very vibrant energy in March. Like you can see in this card right here, you got some vibrant colors going on. It's going to be fun. You're going to finally start to have fun, and I feel like a lot of you guys have not had fun in a while. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and head over to my Etsy store, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. For everybody, the pick card group number 4. Let's go ahead and see what March 2020 looks like for you guys. Possibilities. All right, so I see roads opening in March 2020 for you guys. A lot of open roads, a lot of blockages cleared. Possibilities is the card of what it says, possibilities. Whatever was blocked, whatever blockages there was, whatever maybe was stuck or stagnant, those things are going to be clearing up. So a lot of things are going to start to move, like it's movement coming in March. So if you guys have had pending paperwork, pending stuff, pending projects, whatever, you're going to start to hear back from people. You're going to start to, things are just going to start to get moving. You're going to start to see transformation in March. So things are going to start changing in the direction that you've been trying to, in the direction that you want, basically in your favor. Things are really going to start to move in your favor. And a lot of you guys, I see spiritual growth. Now, you guys, we have 2 birds. We have an eagle right there, and then we have the phoenix rising right there. So you're definitely coming out of a situation in March and you're rising above it. So this could be promotions. This could be you, getting I don't know, the energy is like you achieving something. It's a success. It's achievement. You're rising above the hardship. So something that you've been like pushing at, working really hard towards, you're going to like excel in something. You're going to go far beyond than other people do in something. So expect that. And I also see spiritually a lot of you guys emerging out from a dark place that you guys have been in. Group number 4, you guys are rising and emerging, like blooming, blossoming, thriving, flourishing. Those are the words that are coming in. It's like you guys are like coming out of your shell. That's what I see for a lot of you guys in March. Expressing yourself a lot more, changing your appearance. This is something that keeps coming in a lot of my readings. You're going to be changing your appearance to suit yourself and suit who you are, and express yourself better by the clothes you wear, by the way you dress, all of that stuff. So it's a lot of transformation that is going to be not only happening outside of yourself, but also within yourself. Surrender unhealthy relationships. So let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. In March, I feel like something that you're going to be letting go of also is that right there is unhealthy relationships. Now, this could be relationships that are in your life right now that are toxic and that are very like negative. Maybe somebody is just constantly complaining around you. Maybe somebody never sees the good or the positive in life. Maybe it's a coworker, whatever it is. Maybe it's a partner. And it could also be people that you have gotten into fights and arguments with that are no longer in your life. Maybe you no longer are speaking to them, but you still think about them, you still stalk them, or you still follow their, social media pages. You still want to keep up and see what they're doing and things like that. I feel like that's something that you're also going to let go of in March. You're going to just come to a point of understanding right here. What it says is, people that aren't there, they don't deserve to be in your life. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable people. If people walked out of your life, they made that decision to be unavailable to you no matter what. Like, you get sick or whatever. These are the people that have walked out of your life, and that even if you got sick or something happened, they would still, because of their grudge or ego, not come and like check up on you or whatever. So you're really going to you're finally going to let go of these people. You're finally going to be like, you know what? They are unavailable and I can't be dwelling on them. I can't be thinking about what they did or how they hurt me. I can't be thinking about that because they're not available for me to go and talk to go and get the closure. They're just not available. And so I just need to let it go. And that's the energy that's coming in. It's a lot of you guys just releasing and letting go of toxic relationships. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So what this is happening, what I see happening here, if I sound kind of slow, it's because this is my 4th reading and I wanted to do this reading a little bit longer to give you guys more detailed reading, but okay, the next card is surrender your desire to control people. So being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So I feel like, a lot of you guys are going to be taking breaks from people in your life. Maybe it could be family members, your spouse, just kind of taking a breather and just being like, hey, you know what? Let me try to figure myself out. Let me try to figure things out. You're just going to focus and build a deeper, more meaningful connection with yourself, which is going to allow you to understand what's going on around you, the reality that you're creating and how it's affecting all your relationships, what energies you're letting in, what energies you are, emitting. It's going to be a time of reflection. In March, you're going to really reflect a lot and become a lot more self-aware. Soak in a bath. You're being called to connect with water energy in March. Kind of just go with the flow, release, surrender, allow something bigger than you to take over for a change, the universe, God, whatever it is you believe in, your higher self, your spirit guides. But you're definitely being called to take a bath, maybe go near the ocean, the creek, lakes, be around water, because I feel like it's really going to allow you to tap into that energy of surrendering. Another thing that I see for you guys is to connect with crystals. So a lot of you guys are going to be, I don't know why I see, maybe you guys are going to be gifted crystals. Maybe you guys are going to be going out and buying crystals. You may even find crystals. But definitely you're going to be connecting with crystals a lot more in March. Maybe a lot of you guys that weren't into crystals before, you guys are going to be drawn to a specific one, and it's going to take you down a rabbit hole of crystal history and crystals, and you're going to find yourself very drawn to that energy and like connecting with crystal energy. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be connecting with a new crystal. Maybe you've been working with a specific crystal for a long time. You have a specific favorite crystal, and now all of a sudden you're just like, but wait a minute, why am I so drawn to this one? By the way, if you guys go to my Etsy shop, I have a bunch of crystals up that are really, really pretty. Energy of the things that you have told yourself that are not true, which is what? Outdated beliefs, past programming, the things that you have built inside of yourself that are not aligned with who you are becoming. These you're going to become aware of. In March, you're really going to be releasing and letting go of that. Hence why this freedom, that's another thing that I see right now is freedom for you guys. You guys are going to be released from something that was really holding you down. You're going to be released from there was depression, maybe there was anxiety. It's like release from something that was really holding your vibration down. Then we have listen with your heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. So this is a energy where you're going to start to listen with your intuition. You're going to start to listen from your heart versus your ego. When you listened with your ego, you came from a fearful place. And you're no longer going to do that in March of 2020. You're going to come from a place of love. Your decisions are going to be your decisions. They're not going to be influenced by anybody else. We also have watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. So you're being called to rest and relax. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, the message here is start. It's time for you to start resting and relaxing. It's time for you to start connecting with that water energy now. Like March is almost here, I think, today. I don't even know what the date is. But March is almost here, and why not just start right now? Connect with that energy of resting and relaxing and giving yourself time to think and process your thoughts and connect with your thoughts. We have sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. So in March, there is something that you have been sacrificing, and in March, you're going to stop. Now, we all have sacrifices we want to make, and then we have sacrifices we don't want to be making, but we do it because maybe we feel obligated or whatever. And in March, you're going to pull what I'm getting is you're going to pull your sacrifices back to yourself. You're going to be like, hold on. This, I don't want to be sacrificing. This, okay, I'm okay with sacrificing this. And this, I'm definitely not going to be sacrificing. It's like that. Whatever it is, it could be your time, it could be your emotions, your thoughts, your conversations, your energy. Now you're going to be sacrificing in a way where you don't feel like you're being pulled and tugged and, stretched out way more than you need to be. Divine sensuality. A lot of you guys are going to be connecting with your sensual side, your sexual side. Solar plexus, chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra is going to be awakened and active, and feed into this energy, you guys. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel beautiful and loved and confident by yourself, not by someone else. Whatever you need to do for yourself, do it. In March, you are going to do it. It's a lot of sexiness that you're going to have in March. You're going to notice a lot of people look at you. You're going to notice a lot of attention coming your way because your energy is changing. Coral's wisdom. You're going to be vibrating a whole new energy in March, and people are going to see it and gravitate towards it. So expect a lot of compliments, people asking you on a date, expect some good attention. Imrama, journey. This is a journey of your soul. I see travel in March. You guys may be going, again, on a trip near the water. And then we have surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. Again, we got confirmation that you guys are going to be releasing old programming, past, things that were toxic to your vibration and toxic to who you want to be and who you're becoming. Those things you're going to be releasing in March. So a lot of beautiful spiritual growth, a lot of fun energy too. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want to book a reading with me, go ahead and head over to my Etsy store. You can book a reading with me there, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.